This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 29 games of Serie A. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Thanks so much. Let's start with Genoa-Lecce game of. Genoa is going to be at home. They got good results at home, but they stayed draw against 1-1 Empoli in last match at home. Before they won versus 2-0 Venezia at home. Genoa stayed draw against Cagliari 1-1 in last away game. They are playing better at home. Lecce got bad results in away games. They are close to relegation zone. Genoa is better team than Lecce. And this Lecce team, my dear friends, this Lecce team lost against Fiorentina 1-0 in last away game. Before they stayed draw against Monza 0-0 in away game. Again Lecce lost against 3-2 Milan in last match at home. My dear friends, this is gonna be so hard clash. Lecce will force Genoa significantly. Maybe this game may end up in draw. Draw is possibility in this game. Please don't forget that, my dear friends. But just by 1 goal margin with home advantage, I want to take a chance to Genoa for victory. Genoa 1, Lecce 0 is my prediction for this game. Udinese Verona off. Udinese is going to be at home. Udinese got back-to-back victories at home. Udinese is playing better at home and sometimes they got good results in away games. Udinese is stronger and better team than Verona, but Verona is close to relegation zone. Udinese won versus 1-0 Parma at home. They won against 3-0 Empoli at home. My dear friends, they won versus 1-0 Lecce in away game. And Verona team is so inconsistent team. They lost against 2-1 Bologna in last match at home. Before Verona lost against 2-0 Juventus in away game. They lost against 1-0 Milan in away game. They won versus 1-0 Fiorentina at home. My dear friends, Verona will force Udinese, but I count on, I bank on this Udinese team at home. They will win over against Verona just by 1 goal margin. Udinese 2, Verona 1 is my prediction for this game. Monza Parma off. Monza is going to be at home, and Monza is at the bottom of the point table. They could get just 2 victories so far this season in Serie. They will play in Serie B next season for sure. Monza team lost against 3-2 Inter in last away game. They lost against 2-0 Torino at home. Before they stayed draw against 0-0 Lecce at home. Parma team got bad results in away games. They lost against Cagliari 2-1 in away game. They lost against 1-0 Udinese in last away game. They won versus 2-0 Bologna at home, and they stayed draw against 2-2 Torino in last match at home. Parma is playing a little bit better in the recent games. Parma is seeming a little bit closer to victory than Monza. But I feel in that way somehow this game will end up in draw. Draw is my prediction, but Parma is closer to victory than Monza. Monza 1, Parma 1 is my prediction for this game. Milan Como off. Milan is going to be at home, and Milan got so inconsistent results. It's so hard to make prediction on Milan's matches. They lost against 2-1 Lazio in last match at home. Before they won versus Verona 1-0 at home. Milan won versus 3-2 Lecce in last away game. Como is dangerous team, but they stayed draw against Venezia 1-1 in last match at home. Before they won versus 2-1 Napoli at home. Como is playing better at home. They lost against 2-1 Roma in last away game, but before they won versus 2-0 Fiorentina in away game. Milan will make the advantage of playing at home. I want to take a chance to Milan for victory, but I don't rely on Milan so much, my dear friends. Milan 2, Como 1 is my prediction for this game. Torino Empoli off. Torino is going to be at home. Torino is better team than Empoli. Empoli is third to last on the point table. Torino teams won versus 2-1. Won versus 2-1 Milan at home. They stayed draw against 1-1 Genoa at home before. Torino stayed draw against 2-2 Parma. My dear friends, in last away game. Empoli team stayed draw against 1-1 Genoa in last away game. Before they lost against 3-0 Udinese in away game. Empoli again lost against 1-0 Roma in last match at home. My dear friends, Torino is seeming closer to victory than Empoli. This is reality. They are better team. But I feel in that way, somehow Torino will take 1 point from this game. Draw is my prediction for that match. Torino 1, Empoli 1. And Venezia Napoli off. Venezia is going to be at home, and Venezia stayed draw against 0-0 Lazio at home. And Venezia team at the same time really is so weak team. They are second to last on the point table. Before they stayed draw against 0-0 Cagliari in away game, my dear friends. And this Napoli team lost against 2-1 Como in last away game. Before they stayed draw against 2-2 Lazio in away game. This Napoli team. They won versus Fiorentina 2-1 in last match at home. They got the victory after 5 games break to victories. Napoli is stronger and better team than Venezia, but this is gonna be so hard clash. I want to take a chance to Napoli for victory. Somehow they will take those 3 points in this game. They are playing for the title. Venezia 0, Napoli 1 is my prediction for this game. Bologna Lazio off. Bologna is going to be at home. Bologna got just 1 defeat so far this season at home. They are playing way more better at home. And they are showing us so good performances at home, my dear friends. They won versus 2-1 Cagliari at home. They won versus 2-1 Milan in suspended match at home. They won against 3-2 Torino at home. And at the same time, this Bologna team won versus 2-1 Verona in last away game. Bologna and Lazio. Lazio is on the 5th spot, Bologna is on the 6th spot. Lazio is playing so good in away games. They won versus 2-1 Milan in last away game, but before they stayed draw against Venezia 0-0 in away game. They remained draw against 2-2 Napoli at home. Lazio is so dangerous team. Bologna is seeming a little bit closer to victory than Lazio at home, but Lazio is playing so good this season. Because of that, this game will be imbalanced. Draw is my prediction for this game. Draw. Bologna 2, Lazio 2. And Roma Cagliari off. Roma is going to be at home. Roma is playing in so good way after Ranieri has come to Roma as a manager. He made the difference for Roma team as an experienced and genius manager. Roma won versus 2-1 Como at home. They won against 4-0 Monza at home. They won versus 1-0 Empoli in last away game. Cagliari is close to relegation zone. They stayed draw against Atalanta 0-0 in away game. And Cagliari lost against 2-1 Bologna in last away game. They stayed draw against Genoa 1-1 in last match at home. Roma is stronger and better team than Cagliari. They will make the advantage of playing at home. They will win over against Cagliari. Roma 2, Cagliari 1 is my prediction for this game. Fiorentina Juventus. Really, Fiorentina is going to be at home. This is going to be so challenging game. Juventus got frustrated defeat against Atalanta by losing 4-0 in the last match at home. It was their first defeat at home this season. And my dear friends, this Juventus team before won versus 1-0 Cagliari in away game. They won against 2-1 Como in away game. And Fiorentina lost against 2-1 Como at home. They won versus 1-0 Lecce in last match at home. They lost against 2-1 Napoli in last away game. My dear friends, Juventus is seeming a little bit closer to victory than Fiorentina. But Fiorentina is good and quality team. They will force Juventus significantly. Because of that, draw is my prediction for this game. Draw. Fiorentina 1, Juventus 1. And Atalanta-Inter, this is the last match of the week. In the last 5 games, Inter has big supremacy against Atalanta. They won all the games Atalanta in the recent 5 games. In the last away game, Inter won versus Atalanta 2-1. Inter straight draw against Napoli 1-1 in last away game. Before they lost against 1-0 Juventus in away game. Inter won versus 3-2 Monza in last match at home. Inter is at the top position. They are playing for the title. Atalanta is playing way more better in away games. They got back-to-back victories in away games. They won versus 4-0. They get comfortable victory against Juventus by winning 4-0 in the last away game. Before they won versus 5-0 Empoli in away game, but Atalanta stayed draw against Cagliari and Venezia 0-0 at home with the same results. This game may end up in draw. Again, draw is possibility in that game, but I feel in that way. Somehow, Inter will win over against Atalanta. I want to take a chance to Inter for victory. Atalanta 1, Inter 2 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this match day 29 games of Serie A. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please click the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!